Hey everybody, what is going on today? Welcome to the channel. Today I'm going to teach you guys how you can learn to read off-speed pitches in MLB The Show 21. All right, curveballs, changeups, sliders, all of that. I'm going to teach you how you can do it and make yourself a better hitter. So you guys do me a favor, as always, make sure to smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel, man. Subscribe. We're on the road to 5,000 subscribers right now, 5K subs. So I really want to say thank you to you guys. And also make sure that you are subscribed because we've got the Wander Franco autograph giveaway going on Sunday, August 8th during Subscriber Sunday. I've been saying August 7th, and I apologize. I said it was during Subscriber Sunday. It is, but it's the 8th. I had the date wrong, so it's the 8th that we'll be doing it. Wander Franco autograph giveaway. So let's go ahead and get right to the video, you guys. I'll cover all of these hitting tips and how you guys can be better off-speed pitch hitters. But first, make sure to check out the sponsor on today's video, ahmlb.com, where you guys can get cheap stubs to finish those collections off and get those awesome cards for your squad. Use code BIG at checkout for 5% off. All right, you guys, so here we are in a bit of custom practice, and the reason is we're not actually going to take any swings today right here. I want to show you guys something that you can do when you read pitches that's going to show you exactly how to read the pitch. And there's a little trick in the game, actually. So that's what I want to show you, and we're just going to look at how the pitch is thrown in and look at that in particular today. So there's something in yesterday's video I taught you guys about the fastball and the 1-2-3 method, the little timing method. If you guys missed that one, check that video out. It's helped out a lot of people as well, especially in moments and stuff too. A lot of people were telling me in comments, but so that one helps with the fastball. But the problem is you know, you're reading the fastball at that time. How can you pick up the off-speed pitch, the curveball, the changeup, the slider, you know, when they're throwing stuff like that? And he's throwing it. I've got him throwing everything right now. He's throwing changeup, sliders, and curves on purpose, all over the zone, all over the area right now. So here's what I want you guys to see. All right, we're gonna look at something real quick. And let's actually back out. Let's go into practice type. We're going to go to batting. We're going to make this throw fastballs for a second because I need to show you a comparison of something. We're going to make him just throw a four-seam fastball. That's fine. So watch this right here. Watch the ball, and I want you to watch the pitcher's hand. You're going to watch the pitcher's hand as it comes out. I've got it on directional hitting, so there's no PCI in the way. By the way, that's why we don't have any PCI showing. So I didn't want to block the actual plate coverage and everything that you guys can see. So look at his hand as he releases the ball. All right, the ball is going to come out very flat, and it's going to arch down. It's not going to arch. It's going to arc at all. It's going to just kind of come at a straight downward line. And the moment it releases from his hand, just watch it. It just comes straight out. There's straight out of the hand. There's not. There's not much movement other than to the sides. You know, you get a horizontal movement, but not vertical. All right, so there's a bunch of fastballs. Let's look at one more real quick here. We're gonna look at one more and just watch it come out of his hand and release, because then I want you guys to do the same thing when I show you off-speed pitches. All right, see, that one came down like that. Then we came down. All right, so now we're gonna do the same exact thing. We're gonna make him throw those let's go changeups and curveballs, because those are gonna be the ones that you're gonna really notice it the most. Slider, you're still gonna notice it, but I want you guys to see it. Now watch what the ball does when it comes out of his hand. Now, the ball jumps just barely out of the hand. That's what you're gonna be looking for. Now watch when it comes out right here. He's throwing changeups and curveballs. The ball out of the hand moves up at just a split second. This happens in real life slightly. That's why pitchers' release points are a little bit different, but mostly you're going to tell this in the game because it's kind of a hiccup in the game. And while I'm talking, you guys keep watching the pitches and look for exactly what I was saying. That ball is just going to barely, and you've got to look close. It's something that you're going to have to train your eyes to be able to see. And I say it, and it sounds maybe a little harder than it is, but after you see it for a while and you get used to it, you'll actually notice it quite a bit. The ball actually, it's just a little hump or a little bump, a little raise, a little jump, whatever the hell you want to call it. It doesn't matter. But that's exactly what the ball is going to do. And it's going to do that every time. And the reason is because for a ball thrown that slow, a ball is going to have to get downward arc somehow, because they're off-speed pitches that are supposed to break down typically. So to get that downward arc, it's going to have to come up a little bit. So the physics and how it's done in the game, it actually has to bump coming out of the hand just barely. I actually learned this tip from a professional pitcher 3 years ago that actually plays the game and taught me about it. I saw it on Twitter. I saw that he had posted something. I started reading about it, and yeah, it turns out he's completely right. This is exactly what happens. So you know, in real life, there's a couple different ways that you can do this. You can go about it. You can look at the actual, like a red dot forms in the ball based on the spin. Listen, on the game, you can see the spin. The spin is realistic. But if you're reading spin on the game, man, your eyes are better than mine are. I used to be able to pick it up a little bit, not as much anymore. It's gonna be difficult to do. If you're one that can do that, amazing. I mean, that's do that, okay? But if you need a little bit of extra help, this right here is gonna make a world of difference. Just adjusting to this and seeing this come out of their hands. Now let's go look at some sliders real quick. I showed you guys all of these. That curve right there just jumped completely up out of his hand. And curves are, oops, I went to the wrong thing right there. Options. We need to get out of that real quick. So I'm going to practice type. There we go. All right, practice type. We're going to go and see some sliders here. They are going to do the same thing, but they're going to do it a little bit less. All right. They're not going to jump out like a curve is. A curve is going to jump a little higher than a change. A change, you know, look at there. Now that was a slider right there, and that one jumped. It depends on where he's going to throw it on the plate. If he throws it more to the outside part of the plate right here, coming cross body for a righty, then the ball's not going to jump out as much. But if you guys can actually see that jump quite a bit right here on that. I mean, that's a slider. That's more of a horizontal pitch, and it has that bump. See, it just comes out of the hand different. So what you've got to do is you've got to teach your eyes to be able to do this. Now, I recommend just going in, and you can just do this. You can sit here in batting practice and just watch pitches. All right, you don't have to do anything. You don't have to swing. Just watch pitches. Watch pitchers. Go put pitchers in that you see a lot from those teams, and put those teams in batting practice, and just kind of watch the pitches for 10 minutes or so, man. It's not gonna, you know, it's 10 minutes. It's not gonna hurt you. I guarantee it's gonna help. It's gonna help your timing and everything, because hitting is timing. It's all about timing. No matter whether you're zone, directional, analog, it doesn't matter. It's gonna be timing based. If you get your PCI in the right spot, a perfect placed PCI, but you time the pitch like shit, well, it's not going to be a great hit, is it? You know, so well, it could be this year. You never know. Sometimes it can be, but I think more often than not, obviously, we want the better results from better hit balls, and you're going to get more frequent good results from doing that. So the only way that this is going to be a little bit of a hiccup is if you see sidearm pitchers that come with that sidearm or underhand, the kind of submarine pitch. Those are all going to have like an upward movement a little bit. So those are kind of funky. They're hard to read. That's one. We'll try to figure out something for that one. I don't really know a specific tip for that, but if I think of someone, we'll make a video and help you guys out with that, because I know a lot of people like to use Darren O'Day or Steve Cishak or in events and stuff like that as well. So, but we'll get that covered. But you guys do this, I guarantee it'll help quite a bit. Just kind of start to notice it as you see pitches more, and the more you play, it'll start to become just easier to recognize and stuff for you along the way. But hope you guys enjoyed the video. You guys do me a favor, as always, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, man. Subscribe, and we'll catch you guys on the next one. Thanks. Peace.